Hey everybody, this is Sean from Scouting the Horizon, and I'm inviting you along for this unboxing of my new Champion 3400 starting watt, 3100 running watt, dual fuel inverter generator. So we're going to be using this with our RV to make sure that if we're in a campsite that doesn't have power, or if we're in a campsite that loses power, that I still get to sleep in the air conditioning. So here we go. Alright, we've got all sorts of goodies here. Let's see, operator's manual, fuel funnel, that's awesome. Hopefully don't ever end up using that because I'd much prefer to just use this as a propane unit. And more accessories. This is going to be our propane hose for using the generator with a propane fuel source. Packaging cardboard. We're getting close to the meat of it here. This is exciting. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing out of its box. Alright, so here we have our switch that lets us choose between gasoline and propane. We're definitely going to be sticking with the propane for a while. We have our on and off switch, our electric start. We've got some output LEDs here. A 30 amp outlet that is ready to go to plug our RV into. We've also got some 120 volt outlets right there that are at 15 amp to go with our 30 amp 120 volt outlet. We've got some connectors down here for parallel operation in case we get a second generator to use. And then we've got a 12 volt power point there, aka cigarette lighter connector for those of you old enough to remember when those were a thing. And we've also got a cord here for a pull start. Alright, so I guess I need to go put some oil in this and figure out a few things, and then maybe we'll get a chance to fire it up. Alright, so removing this panel here is going to get us access to our oil fill compartment right down here. And I'm sure that I've got some 10W30 tucked in the garage there somewhere. So we'll put that in there and we'll get our propane connected. And then we should be all set to fire this up for the first time. Alright, now, moment of truth. Let's see how this works. Battery on. Choke out. Okay. Did I miss installing a battery? Let's find out. Alright, let's see if we can get this to decide to start up. Alright, note to self. Apparently the battery dies sitting in storage. The manual tells me that it's going to reload itself as the generator runs, but let's see if we can give it a pull start. There it goes, nice and quiet. So a postscript to this little unboxing adventure. Never assume that just because it's not included in the startup instructions that you don't need to look a little bit deeper. As it turned out, the battery wasn't actually connected. So once I connected the battery and turn on the propane, you get this. So thanks for coming along for this journey. We'll see you in our next video.